Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to learn about our inventory. It can be quite confusing, but it doesn't have to be. It can be really simple and basic. We were going to press I if you are on PC. And this first window that we are in here, we'll click on this butterfly, is any deviance, like the butterfly that you have here. Any that you pick up other than the ones that are already in your securement will show up in that page. And I'll show you that here. We can go in here and we can unsynchronize, and then we can withdraw our butterfly. It's no longer in there. So when we press I, it now shows up in this window. There are a certain amount you can have. It's quite a bit, but as you collect these throughout the world doing different missions and stuff, this is where they will be stored until you place them into one of these securements, or there are special storage crates that you can place them in to store them if you're not going to use them but don't want to get rid of them. Alright, let's go back into our inventory. The next window here is construction. Now, there are tons of building formulas for building your homes and such, and with those formulas there are also physical copies of those. Let's say, for instance, I have a table or a pumpkin. I can place this pumpkin because I have its formula. But if you go into your inventory, and that will be in here, this is where formulas go, special. So if I have a formula of that, I can learn it if I don't already know it. That's what a formula is. Or I can trade it to other people for other formulas or whatever I want. But sometimes instead of getting a formula, you just get a copy. Like, I will just pick up one of those pumpkins from looting. And that's what goes in here. These are temporary items that you can place in your homestead that won't carry over with you from server to server. Only things that you have learned from formulas carry over. This is just a piece of furniture that you happen to pick up that is an actual piece of furniture and not part of any blueprint. Now, so that covers pretty much both of these. So anything special that you get, like special crates, like Misuko crates, we'll learn about those. They will show up in here, and like this, I can open this to get a deviation. So when I open this, this will disappear. My deviation will go into this window. But we can go ahead and do that. See, I got a Digby Boy deviation, and see, it's gone. Oh, maybe I need to go in here now to open it. Okay, yeah. There we go. Now I have the deviation itself, and it will be in here. There we go. So, and these are really good to have. The Digby Boys will gather medals for you, but we'll talk about that in a different video. All right. So this is where your formulas and such like that go in your crates. This is just for extra furniture that you pick up that are just furniture pieces to place. This is where all of the materials that you pick up, whether you're mining or you're looting chests, it all goes into this window. This is the materials window. And then this is where all your consumable, your food, your water, your medicines, anything that you can eat goes into this window. Or some special loot boxes go in here because they are considered consumables. And then here's where you have all your tools, like your hatchets, your chainsaws, your drills, your Molotovs, your ammo, your fuel, your adrenaline shots, which are important. Ammo, just everything that has to do with that. That is what it will go into this tab. Now, when it comes to pickaxes and such, if you have, like, see, this is a crude pickaxe, but you can create a copper one, a bronze one, a steel one, and aluminum one, and just make sure that you note, if I have this crude one, but I also have a copper one here, the crude one's down here, it will try to use the crude one instead of the copper one. So if I'm trying to mine like tin or steel, it will say, hey, you're using the wrong tool for that. And so you don't get confused, you do need to bring the copper one down here if you have more than one. Or you can just take it out, and as long as there's none down here, it will use the one it needs to use properly. Otherwise, you may get some strange messages like, you don't have the right tool for this mining. Okay, that takes care of our basic inventory. In the next video, we're going to talk about gear and some of the things that have to do with modifications and things like that. I hope this helped you. If you had any questions about the inventory, and just keep watching, keep looking out for different videos, because as I go through this series, I will explain every single thing that has to do with Once Human. So I'm trying to do them in different videos so that eventually you can just search through my playlist and find exactly what you're looking for without any other fluff. All right, I'll see you on the next one, and if I see you on the server, just say hi.